Packing a 1970 Volkswagen Bug for a summer road trip is not all it's cracked up to be. I don't know if it's actually cracked up to be, I'm not sure, but it was 1980. I was with my best friend Jim. We were 18 years old, and we were packing for the summer home. And I'm not going to tell you that it was rocket science or that we had it down to a science, because that would be an overused idiom. But I would tell you that the two of us worked so well together. It was like surgeon and assistant. And Jim would stand alongside the car, and I would stand over here, and Jim would look at me, okay, here we go. Lawn chair, lawn chair, lawn chair, lawn chair. Now, back then, we didn't have the convenience of cozy camp chairs that went in a little bag and you could sling it over your shoulder and throw it in the back seat. No, these were lawn chairs. They were aluminum, mesh seating. And they folded up. They weren't very heavy, but they were bulky. You put two lawn chairs in the back of a Volkswagen Bug, and you've already taken up ample real estate. So Jim's standing there, and he goes, okay, the lawn chairs are in there, okay. Okay, beach towel, beach towel, beach towel, beach towel, raft, paddle, paddle, raft, paddle, paddle, beach blanket, suntan lotion. Is there any room left? All right, forget the suntan lotion, cooler. Now, of course, there's always room for the cooler. And the cooler had to be the last thing in, because when you got there, it needed to be the first thing out. Driving is thirsty work. So we get in the car, we're driving the winding roads on the North Shore of Long Island, and we're coming up on the turn to get into the summer home. Now, the driveway was not the easiest thing to see. It was really, if you could call it that, not really a driveway at all. It was just two indented tire tracks that went somewhere off into the woods. So I'm coming around the turn, Jim's saying to me, okay, don't miss it this time, don't miss it this time. I didn't miss it last time. No, yes, you did. Remember, I said there was somebody behind me. And I'm looking in the rearview mirror right now to make sure there's nobody behind me. We come around the curve, I slow down, and I go to make the right turn into the driveway. Going up the hill, the bushes are scraping the side of the car. It's so close. It's lucky we have a Volkswagen Bug, because I don't think another car would ever fit up here. But we get up there to the top of the road, and it levels out and reveals a beautiful Victorian home. I mean, just a beautiful Victorian home. And in the distance, you could see the sun glistening off the rippling waters of the Long Island Sound. It was just perfection. So we pull the car up, we park, we get out of the car, Jim gets the cooler out, and I walk over to the house and gingerly walk up the steps, the rotted wooden steps. And I reach down under the imaginary welcome mat, looking for the imaginary key to open the door. Jim comes up, he hands me the lawn chairs. We set the lawn chairs up on the porch right there. We bring the cooler up, we sit down. Fresh air. We like to over-exaggerate that quite a bit, because we were really only 20 minutes from the house. The summer home wasn't that far. So we sat down, we popped open the first two beers. A toast to trespassing. To trespassing. We drank down the beer. The house was abandoned. And you're probably wondering at this point, well, how did two responsible 18-year-old kids wind up in this lowly situation? So I'm going to throw the car in reverse for a minute. I'm going to push the clutch and we're going to back it up. I'm going to take you back a couple nights prior. We're driving the same winding roads of the North Shore of Long Island. It's dark. There's no street lights. You can't see any of the houses because it's all mansions and they're way, way up off the road somewhere. And we come around this turn and Jim goes, stop the car! What? He goes, back up. So I back up a few feet, and we look to the right, and there's a gate. It's padlocked, closed. And on the sign it says, Half Moon Beach. And we're both like, gotta check it out. So we parked the car there, and the gate was padlocked, but you could walk around it. There were bushes on either side. You could kind of squeeze around the gate. It was really just meant to keep cars out, not people, I guess. And we walked down there. It's a dark and stormy night. No, it was a muggy summer night, but the moon was hiding in the clouds every once in a while. And we're walking down this road, and on the right-hand side, I guess they're like whippoorwills. I don't know. I'm not a botanist, but you know, these tall, reedy things, and they're kind of rustling in the wind, a death rasp. In the distance, something is howling. No, it was probably not that. It was more like somebody's little lapdog. I read a lot of Stephen King back then. But we got to this beach, and we went, wow, check this out. So we decided we're coming back the next day. We come back the next day. The gate is open. We park the car. We walk on down to the beach. Somebody says, excuse me, are you from around here? No, we just live a couple minutes. Well, this is a private beach. We pay taxes. We pay money for this. So we hang our heads. We leave. We're pulling out of the parking lot. And it was that afternoon that we found the drive to the summer home. It was an accident. Jim, stop the car! Stop the car. Back up, back up. Let's see where this goes. I don't know. We just got kicked off. Come on. And I would do whatever he said. So we drove up the road, and there was this Victorian house that was abandoned. No one around. And we had decided this was going to be our summer place. Why not? So now we're blowing up the rafts a couple of days later. Blowing up the rafts was always fun. It wasn't the little cheap rafts that you blow up and it's got a little faux pillow. No, these were big round rafts, the paddles, and you would get awfully lightheaded doing it, which was having fun. You drink a couple of beers when you're doing it. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of ridiculous jokes are told during that time. So we take the rafts, we put them in the water, and we're out there and we're floating. We're just, this is the life. And we start drifting over towards Half Moon Beach. And I look at Jim and I'm like, what do you think? And he's like, well, it's not like we came in on the road. Let's just beach the rafts for a minute and see. All right. So we beach the rafts. We just bring the raft up on the beach, and stretch our legs. Oh, yeah, what a day, what a day. Oh, great, here we go. You guys from around here? And I'm, well, we just live just up there and Jim goes, just up there around the bluff. Talk about a bluff. But we got in a raft and we went our way. We spent that whole summer trespassing on somebody's property. I don't know whose property it was. But we kept the secret. I mean, let's face it, loose lips sink ships. We stayed afloat. And nobody knew about it. And honestly, at the end of the summer, it took years before we actually told anybody this. But before I wrap it up, I just want to say, if you're looking for some kind of lesson in all of this, don't get caught. Maybe. This is not something that I would impart upon kids to do. And if there are any kids here, I see a few right here. You kids stay in school. Thank you.